All right, so I'll just go over this one more time because I don't know why we went off initially. So as I was saying, we open today here. This is the line here for today's open price. All right, so we opened here today, this line, right? And then we traded to the upside to fill this CB. At least 50% of this CB was filled with this candle here. So we opened, damn. All right, so we opened here, traded to the upside, filled this CB. CB sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, because if you take a look at this bearish candle here, it's just a very big bearish candle. There is no buy side offered in this candle. So it's one-sided candle. And then you all know that the market is always looking for liquidity and inefficiency. So I told you the last time that inefficiency in form of fair value gaps, liquidity void, CB and BC. So this is an inefficient price delivery. So market open and then we filled this CB. So let me take this out. So, and then after we filled the CB, we traded lower and then traded below this last low, which now becomes the break in market structure, and then a return up here. This was the original sell, right? So I was waiting to see the market trade one more time, like a liquidity run above this buy side for us to sell. But then I noticed that in the 1 hour, we are currently sitting on a 1 hour order block. And that's why we took our sell here, right? That's why we took our sell there. And so this is why we took our sell here. As you can see, this currently a 15 minutes order block, right? And we have clear sell side liquidity here at 0.6404. This is our sell side target. So we are still bullish on dollar, and though the market is actually very, 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 very slow and terrible. So I don't think we will be able to sit and wait for this, right? I don't think so. So this is the order block I'm talking about on the 1 hour time frame. This is a bearish order block, right? So this is why I sold here. You understand? This is why I sold here. Instead of waiting for a run on this high, I sold inside this bearish order block, right? So this is our target here, just below there. And this trade could potentially go all the way down into this bullish order block, at 0.6382. So this like the overall target, this 1 hour bullish order block here. Let's see what it looks like on the 4 hour. Yeah, exactly. So this trade could potentially drop all the way down here. That's what I'm expecting to see this trade. So, but our main target for today, or our short-term target for today, is this sell side liquidity, right? So once you get this sell side liquidity, you can take partials or size down your trades and all that, and then you can hold some positions to that other block I just mentioned. So let's quickly go over dollar. All right, so dollar from the last call I did, the last recording, the one on YouTube, I told you all that we are going to see dollar trade away from that from that monthly fair value gap. And so far, we have seen the reaction. We have seen how dollar rejected from that fair value gap and possibly an expansion to the upside to fill the liquidity void I mentioned initially, and also the old high. So let me zoom in for you to see. So this is the monthly time frame, yeah. And this was the fair value gap. We were in this fair value gap on Monday, right? Or last week, Friday. So we closed inside there, and I told you that we're going to see a reaction away from this fair value gap to the upside. So far, we have seen dollar traded away from that fair value gap, and hopefully, right. So this is this week's candle. See how bullish it is. So hopefully we trade to the upside. Damn. So on dollar, I'm still bullish. I told you. So I want to see the market trade into this liquidity void, at least, right? So I want to see the market trade into this liquidity void. Now, this short-term high here is also a point of reference. This short-term high is a point of reference. So possibly we see some speed to the upside and eventually take out or fill this liquidity void. So that's just it on dollar. That's just it on dollar. Dun, dun, dun. So this high should be our short-term target for today. This high, yeah. And then the next target is this liquidity void. So we're only looking at AU for today. I really do not like the price delivery of GU and EU. It doesn't sit well with me. That is why I won't be looking at EU or GU today. Instead, we are in this AU trade, and so far we are still sitting around 2-3 pips in profit. So that's just it. That's just it for this trade. So I would like to see speed to the downside to take out this low. And that's this first target is over 20, 22, 23 pips. And overall is like 40 pips, right? So I think that's all. If you have a question, please drop it in the chat so I can talk about it before I leave. Sensational. So if you have a question, please drop it in the chat. All right, so far we can see a little bit of speed now to the downside. Let's go. All right, that's just what I want to hear. Mind you, let me bring your attention to something else, right? So I was talking about premium and discount the other day, right? So from this low to this high, if you take your Fibonacci and then draw it from this low to this high, right? To this high. So I told you anything above 50% is premium. Anything below 50% is discount. And now you want to sell at premium and buy at a discount price. Now, mind you, the overall bias for this AU is bearish, right? And then we had a short-term retracement to fill that CB. And now from this range low to this high, we were in a premium price. That is where we sold, right? This other block here that we missed. So that was our entry. And now, and mind you, we have a clear sell side liquidity. You understand? So you need to have a clear target and also some confirmations. So I think that will be all for this call, because I do not think this market is going to take a very long time. And there is also news by three 3 p.m. or so, 3:15 p.m. So hopefully we get this trade. I will send the if we hit stop loss or our take profit, then I'll send the review. All right. See you all in the chat.